Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English learning series through classic literature. I'm Shorts and Sweet, and today, we're exploring one of the greatest and most impactful novels of the 19th century, Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. Oliver Twist was first published as a serialized novel from 1837 to 1839 and later compiled into a full book. This novel is more than just a story, it's a powerful social commentary on poverty, crime, and injustice in Victorian England. At a time when the poor were often neglected and mistreated, Dickens used his writing to expose these harsh realities. But to truly understand Oliver Twist, we need to talk about its brilliant author, Charles Dickens. Born in 1812, Dickens knew firsthand what it meant to be poor. When he was just 12 years old, his father was sent to debtor's prison, and young Dickens was forced to work in a factory to support his family. These early struggles deeply shaped his writing, as he dedicated much of his career to exposing the struggles of the lower class. Key information. Author, Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870. Publication year, 1837 to 1839, serialized. Setting, Victorian England, 19th century. Main themes, poverty, crime, social injustice, identity. Oliver Twist is the story of a young orphan boy who struggles to survive in a harsh and unforgiving world. It's a gripping tale of survival, morality, and hope. Now, let's dive into the story. Summary of the story. The story begins in a workhouse, where a young boy named Oliver Twist is born. His mother dies shortly after childbirth, leaving him an orphan. From the start, Oliver's life is filled with hardship. The workhouse is a cruel place where orphans are given barely enough food to survive. One of the most famous moments in the novel is when Oliver, desperate for more food, dares to ask for an extra portion of gruel. His request is met with outrage, and as punishment, he is sold to an undertaker. After suffering abuse, Oliver decides to run away to London in search of a better life. However, upon arriving in the big city, he is quickly taken in by a gang of thieves led by the cunning and manipulative Fagin. Fagin trains young orphans to become pickpockets, and Oliver is introduced to the dangerous world of crime. Here, he meets the artful Dodger, a street-smart boy who becomes his friend. But when Oliver is caught during a failed robbery, he is rescued by a kind and wealthy gentleman named Mr. Brownlow. For the first time in his life, Oliver experiences kindness and comfort. However, Fagin and his cruel accomplice Bill Sikes are determined to bring Oliver back into their criminal world. They fear that he will reveal their secrets, so they kidnap him and force him back into their gang. Oliver is once again trapped in a world of crime, but he is determined to escape. Meanwhile, Nancy, Bill Sikes' girlfriend, begins to sympathize with Oliver. She secretly tries to help him by revealing Fagin's plans to Mr. Brownlow. Tragically, when Bill Sikes discovers Nancy's betrayal, he kills her in a fit of rage. However, his actions lead to his own downfall. While trying to escape, he accidentally hangs himself. Fagin is eventually caught by the police, and his criminal empire collapses. In the end, Oliver's true identity is revealed. He is actually from a wealthy family, and Mr. Brownlow ensures that he receives the life he deserves. The novel closes with Oliver finally finding a loving home, free from the suffering of his past. Conclusion: modern relevance. Oliver Twist is not just a novel about an orphan, it's a timeless story that teaches us valuable lessons about justice, kindness, and resilience. Modern lessons. 1. The importance of kindness. Oliver encounters many cruel people, but it is the kindness of Mr. Brownlow and Nancy that saves him. Even in today's world, a simple act of kindness can change someone's life. 2. Fighting for justice. Dickens wrote Oliver Twist to expose the harsh realities of child labor and poverty. Even today, millions of children suffer from similar hardships, and this novel reminds us of the importance of social justice. 3. Never losing hope. Despite all the suffering Oliver endures, he never gives up. His story teaches us to stay strong and hopeful, no matter how difficult life becomes. Oliver Twist is a novel that still speaks to us today. Whether you're reading it to improve your English or to understand history, it's a story that will leave a lasting impact. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time with more exciting stories from classic literature. Goodbye.